Hi, I am crooked. AndiTheKnittress. Today is Vlogtober day 24. October's going a really nice slow pace this year. I love it. Every time I think, oh my gosh, it's almost Halloween, there's still like another week left. It's a gorgeous fall day outside. It's a little drizzly. The leaves are falling from the trees across the way. It's just a lovely day. I wish that I could enjoy this lovely day a little more, but I'm having sinus pressure because of the weather change. I love the weather change. I wish it would just change and set in so that all of my sinus pressure could go away. But I'm kind of fighting like a little bit of a headache today. So I'm kind of like a little mopey, a little yawny. It's a nice day to like curl up and be all cozy and just have some yarn in your lap and a hot cup of coffee or tea. Yeah. It's a great day for that here in Oregon. I am doing some little tweaking on, I can show this because I will do a teaser, but this Christmas tree that I found, there will be like a base that goes underneath it for folks to hang their stitch markers from. I have to tweak like the whole placement, and I'm going to change the graphics that are print on there. But yeah, that excites me. I'm excited about that. So, yeah, this will be the little holder stand that will go in there. It will be printed in different colors. And like I said, the placement for all of the stitch markers will be in a different spot. So I'm working on some more computer work. Today is not vector graphics. Today it is CAD, computer aided drafting. I'm not great at either one, but I'm okay enough to get the job done that I want to achieve. It is Friday. We will have Friday night knits here in a little while. Hopefully my headache will have subsided by then. I'm gonna drink more coffee and drink more water in hopes that it alleviates that. And then, yeah, so I'm wearing one of my coziest sweaters that I have ever made. This sweater is like a big, giant weighted blanket. It's like a super bulky alpaca. I want to say it, it's in my Ravelry, whatever it is. Kanai, I think is the name of it. I'm going to take a peek because now it's gonna bug me if I don't know. But it's like a chain plied alpaca, and it's a discontinued yarn. Oh, what was that? Cute. I'm gonna get distracted by Ravelry. All right, let's go to my projects and scroll way back because I made this 2020 maybe, I think, yeah. And yes, Cascade Yarns, Kanai, I was right. And I did make it in 2020. I made it in February of 2020. And it took me all of 4 days to make this sweater because I cast on February 1st and I finished by February 5th. Because it's bulky yarn, it basically knit itself. And this yarn, of course, is discontinued, and it was like a 200 gram ball, super bulky, of 50% alpaca, 45% acrylic, 5% wool. And it's like wearing a weighted blanket. Whenever I don't feel good, this is my like go-to sweater. And I woke up this morning and I wasn't feeling well, and so I decided it was a this sweater day. This was not a pattern, not from a pattern. I just did, I used Ann Budd's book of basic top-down sweaters to knit this. So if you wanted to make one, you could. So I love that book by Ann Budd. That gave me so much confidence in making sweaters for myself, because it's all just math. It's all just math. Your yoke depth, your neck, your everything. You take your gauge and you plug it in, and she gives you kind of like where to plug it in and everything. So that's a good one. This is just, it's just a cozy weighted blanket style sweater, and I love it. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel cozy. It's all in my head, I know that, but it does make me feel better. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing. That's what I'm working on. I will check in later. So the weather finally like poured down buckets of rain, which relieved the pressure in my head. So sometimes I guess it's just like weather prediction instead of like a sinus headache. I don't know, it's still all related to my sinuses, but I feel much better now. I'm super excited. I'm getting the Christmas tree for the Advent fine tune. So the couple that I printed today, see, this is how much work goes into the things that I do. So, you know, this was the original, way too small, didn't work at all. So then I printed it larger, which is a good size, but the slots are not large enough for the lever backs that I use for the progress creeper stitch markers that I use. This, it just was not a good fit. You would have to leave it open. I like where they can go in and then close around it so that if it gets knocked over, they're not gonna fall everywhere. So this was, you know, second test, didn't work. Did test 3 where I redesigned the holes on there, and the top works just fine, but I didn't make it quite thick enough for the bottom part, the lever part to fit in. So I am printing a third and final, I think, option for the tree. And this one, because I'm pretty sure it'll work because I just widened up all of these little slots. I also went ahead and redid the artwork that I'm going to have print on there, and I'm so excited about it. I really like it. The one I'm printing now is not the final color that it will be in. I'm going to print the tree in black and the details in white, and I think I might do the bottoms in purple and I might do them in orange. I'm going to print one of each to see whether I like that or not. I might also just do it in black, so I don't know. But it takes, you know, about an hour for me to print one of these, and then it took all of the hours for me tweaking and doing the graphics and then ironing the SVG onto the STL, and like it's a lot of like computer know-how, and I'm sure there's faster ways to do it, but you know, I figure out a way that I can achieve what I want, and that's the way that I do it. Because I didn't go to school for any of this, I'm just teaching myself. But I'm super excited with the end result. I think that the 3D printer will be done here in, it's like gonna be done in like 6 minutes. So I'm just gonna hang out for a little while until that is done so that I can show it off, because I'm so excited about it. And then tomorrow when I do a post about the Advent, that will be the teaser Because originally I was not going to put anything in the box. It was literally just going to be the stitch markers. But I keep finding little things to toss in there, and it's things that I am making for the most part, and so I'm excited about it. It's such a good box. I love Nightmare Before Christmas. It is my favorite. So, and I did a lot of the graphics myself, which saves me money, because the last one I did, which was super awesome and way easier to do, I paid somebody for the graphics. So this way, I did all the graphics myself, so it just took a lot of time on my part. So yeah, I am gonna hang out here till that's done, and then I'm going to head home. I'm so excited. So, hang on, I gotta take I don't want you guys to see the actual stitch marker, so I'm just gonna put just a lever back on here. But you see it works. They clip right through the little thing, and they can close and hang, and I'll hang on the tree. Do you guys want to see the design? You guys want to see the design that I put on the tree? Yeah? It's so cute. It's like, I don't know, I kind of like the purple. I don't know if I'm gonna do purple or black. You guys tell me what your opinion is. Do you think I should make the tree black with the white jacks? I think black and white is like classic Nightmare Before Christmas, but I kind of like this purple. I don't know. But anyway, this is super cute, and then this part comes off so it'll be able to fit nicely in the box and not, you know, like make me have to get a bigger size box, because I'll be able to put it in there like this instead of like this. So yeah, I'm so excited to have this in there. I just love it. I spent all day doing this. Not all day, really, probably like 2 hours, designing the painty thing that goes on here, and I just love it. Now, you know, sometimes Jack's face or the little stripy thing gets cut off because of the little holes, but you know, you get the idea. It's a Nightmare Before Christmas tree. I love it. Okay, I'm going home now. Well, I did get a little bit of knitting done. I'm trying to do a tricky thing where I'm doing these last 2 stripes simultaneously. One is just 2 rows behind the other, so that way I have room to pick up the stitch. Hopefully it makes it go a little quicker, since they're both pretty long strips on this West Knits MCal. I uploaded an episode, regular episode today, but apparently it like cut off the last like 15 minutes, so I'll have to recheck it when I get to work tomorrow, because the video is on my computer at work, and see why it decided to just cut off and not have my whole episode, and then I'll have to re-upload it. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this together and then I'm gonna head to bed.